Hi guys, well I'm here with Kimilla, who is fresh from Bondi Icebergs after doing an amazing yoga class. Welcome.
Thank you.
And for people who've never done yoga, what's it all about? I mean, is it just stretching in a room? Like, what is the power of yoga?
Yeah, it stretches the body, it stretches the mind, it stretches the consciousness, it awakens the spirit. Kundalini Yoga is a technique that we use, and it's a bit different to the normal yoga. You'll find that you do dynamic exercise with breath and sometimes with mantra, and they're yoga sets, so they're ancient kriyas that are unchanged. I just instruct those kriyas.
And you were telling me earlier this was from royalty originally, this type of yoga.
Yeah, it's a Raj yoga. So that means that it was secret, it was kept secret for thousands of years, and in 1969 it was brought out to the West by Yogi Bhajan. He's the master.
And unlike a lot of forms of yoga, you said you keep your eyes shut?
In the exercises I'll demonstrate, and then the students will watch, and then they will close their eyes in the exercise, and they will go through a meditation with exercise, with breath, and they go into a very deep space of transformation.
How long does the class go for?
I do 1 hour to 90-minute classes. My 10-day transformation is a set of 10 classes, and they're 1 hour each.
Beautiful. And why 10 days? Because I saw your website, you insist on 10 days to transform your life and transform yourself.
Yeah, I chose to do 10 days so that my students would be given that gift of a committed daily practice, and that's how something shifts when you show up for yourself every day.
And you have chosen to go away from economics and a sort of a normal expected career into yoga. What was the catalyst for doing that?
It was amazing. I was only 20 and I was traveling around the world, and I ended up in Sri Lanka, a very mystical place, and I was doing my daily yoga practice and preparing to do my yoga teacher training, and all of a sudden I just had this epiphany that I needed to become a yoga teacher and just devote my whole life to it. And the path of teaching is actually mastering what you're doing. So I thought, what else do I want to master?
And do you ever master it? I mean, can anyone ever master yoga, or is it just a lifelong journey of change?
Yeah, it's a constant evolution. It's an infinite process. And they say that if you teach something, you master it.
And you're off around the world now. You're literally leaving here, going to the airport.
Yes, I'm a bit of a yogi gypsy, and I have created a dream trip. I'm going to Mexico and then back to LA for a yoga festival, Kundalini Yoga, with all my favourite teachers, and then to Peru.
Wow. Well, look, just before you get on the plane, for someone who's never done yoga, how do they start?
You find an amazing teacher. That's the key.
So go out, do some classes, and find someone you connect with.
Yep.
And then go forward in your yoga journey.
Yes, and keep climbing. It's a constant process, so you've got to keep up and you've got to keep going, and you've got to commit to yourself. You can't stop.
Sounds a bit like life.
Yeah, you need a daily practice to get through life.
Absolutely. All right, thanks Kimilla, and have a great trip and a great holiday.
Thank you so much for having me.
A lot of women I speak to are really afraid to get their brows done and just don't even touch them because they really don't know how to. I'm here to tell you that the brows are one of the most important things on your face, and the easiest way to make your look very polished, to change the shape of your face, and just to give you a really fresh overall look literally in seconds.